Here we are again, Muscle Machines fans, today with the iconic Ford GT40 that won the 24 Hours of Le Mans back in 1966, the number 2 car. Right. Oh, yeah, if you're curious, this is number 9 in the series. Series 2 has these other cars. Alrighty. Retail packaging. I don't really care for the base plate, I'm never going to use it. Alright, here's a picture of the real car, I believe. That's a real car. I'm not sure. Maybe it could be a replica, but that's what came up with the internet results. And then this is a cool looking CGI. This would make a great high quality resin cartoon car, like a YM model, Aero 404 or something. That would be nice if they did that. So get around to it, guys. Get around to it. I'll buy one. Yeah, it's popular. The Gulf livery seems to be the most popular one that people are cartooning out in drawings. Let's take a look here. So this black is not metallic, it's just straight up black like the real car. And then this has Tampo prints, no decals, so that's nice. It is a toy after all. I don't think you can have decals on toys because the kids will chew on it and eat the plastic. So this paint here is good. You can see the legibility of the Ford is nice and a very thin stripe there. This print is actually getting into the door cut. There's some sort of silver rectangle and a bump there. Maybe the bump is supposed to be like a lock though. I'm not sure. A little vent detail, but you know, there's no need for extra paint. The whole thing's black. Same with up here. The windows are nice. You got the molded in riveting and the little sliding window thing. Or actually, I think it's a pop-out window. There's no interior though, so this is opaque plastic. It looks like it could be a metallic black. Or it's a really shiny black, that's for sure. The tires look great. Except, well, I don't know if that's intentional. Look at that. I think that is intentional because it's on the other wheel as well. Maybe that's like supposed to point to the air valve. It's like a little arrow. But anyways, it's concentric. It's printed properly on the tire, you know. And then the wheels look good. You got lug nut details. You have, I think, air passing between there. Let's see about the other side. If we can see some light. You know, maybe not. Maybe it is totally... Yeah, I guess it's blanked off, but it looks black. Oh, it might be a two-piece wheel. Maybe the other half is black. Alright, it works anyways. But sadly... Oh, well, no, maybe that's okay. I thought there was too much plastic there. So they're trying to mimic the disc brake, you know, but it's not silver, so... I almost feel like it'd be better if they didn't do the disc brake thing and just have air. I mean, it's a toy. It's not a scale model. All right. Well, let's go around to the front here. We have some nice grille texturing here, and a different one up here. The fog lights is just painted silver. That lens cover there. A little recess there. The stripe is actually on the bottom side, going up here and there, down in there. So sadly, the stripe here, two processes here, you can see the overlap, so it's not particularly, it wasn't done too well there, but it's pretty hard to get something in there, I guess. Yeah, just painted silver, headlight covers again up top, two gas tank things here, although truthfully I think the real car only has one gas cap, but maybe I think the Gulf livery one might have this. So if you like the Gulf livery, you know they're going to come out with a Gulf livery GT40 at some point in time, and darn it, I might have to get that myself. Alright, well anyway, some sort of hatch of some sort. Looks like some external hinges here. And maybe these are pins for like the racing, No, these are NACA ducts. It's really hard to tell on this black thing. It's really shiny. It's hard to tell. Alright, the number 2, Tampo printed on again. Didn't get quite into that groove there. This side of the car, again, yeah, it's purposely there, this little indicator. So that's interesting they would do that. Okay, there's also some sort of contaminant or something. It looks like it actually has paint rash, and this thing is brand new. It's too bad. Maybe it's 1 or 2 years old. Hold on a second. I think that it either came out in 2021 or 2022. Alright, now let's just look at the packaging, but... yeah, I don't know. So, that's not good. If that's paint rash already in a couple of years... is that going to mean all my muscle machines or everyone's muscle machines are going to have paint rash? So that's very not something to look forward to. Oh boy, this camera has a hard time with this black. There we go. Alright, so the silver striping seems okay. supposed to be. I think that's supposed to be like the air filter, but I don't know what's going on here. There's physically a window, you can see the rivets, but why would they print on this giant silver shape with that? Is that supposed to be what's underneath the glass? I don't know. I almost feel like they would have been better just leaving the black window, maybe? What do you think? Alright, the vent here is sticking up here, and now it's weird. This vent doesn't have the black stripe anymore, so... interesting. The little scoops here, they seem okay. And then the wing here is really thin for a piece of metal. I'm not sure what this would be. Maybe an antenna stock or something. And then the stripes don't carry around to the backside. I don't know if that's accurate to the real car or not. Silver printed and raised bumps here for the rivets. The exhaust look nice. You know, they have a gold ring, and the middle is recessed and painted black. Nice pattern here for this grille. And then the nice paint app here on the taillights there, the kind of recessed taillights. You can see some plastic here, the rear differential or whatever's going on here. And then underneath, for some reason, they went to the effort of painting silver here for the engine. The treads look really nice and thin and old school. And then it's nice to know the year of the car, what car it is, who made it, in both contexts. And then also, I think that's a serial number. Are these really going to be collectible, though? I don't know. I mean, they're just so inexpensive. I don't know, but I guess it's good to know how many they made. I don't know if anyone considers 12,000 rare, right? I mean, we don't know where it stops either. Maybe they'll make 100,000 of this car. I mean, it is a popular car after all. What's up with this tire? This tire looks conical. This one looks flat, but this one's angled down, right? And this tire almost looks like a cone. So that's strange. It doesn't look bad from the outside. It's just kind of weird, right? It doesn't really bother me, but it's curious. Alright, it also seems to happen on the rears as well. It almost looks like the diameter here is smaller than the diameter on the outside. Maybe that's what makes it roll better, because it's only touching the tire on the outside because it's taller than the inside. So that might be on purpose, because it definitely rolls really nice. For something with rubber tires, it rolls really nice. So I do have the realistic version of this by Zoom Model. So you can see this is just a huge slightly deformed interpretation. Here's the Kyosho. And then here's a Chorokyu. So Chorokyu is pretty much, I think, the leader in maybe the innovators of deformed toy cars. They've been around over 40 years. They just don't do too many American cars, though, so that's unfortunate. I wish they did more. Yeah, so I mean, you could fit 2 Chorokyus in the space of one of these. That's why I've been avoiding collecting these things. But I've almost run out, I don't know. It's impossible to know how many Chorokyus are missing because there's no central database. But I have a lot, and I find that it's harder to find new castings from that brand. So, but Muscle Machines, if you continue doing this, I will collect some more of your stuff for sure. I like cartoon vehicles, and then it's nice to see some American ones, especially iconic American ones. So one would only assume that you're going to come back and start doing some Corvettes. I'd like to see the 66 Stingray. Basically the C2 Corvettes are my favorites. But anyways, leave a comment what you think they should do next. I think on their webpage they even have a section where you can write a suggestion as to what they should cartoon next. I'd like to see more European and American cars. I think it's a given they're going to do American cars because I think Muscle Machines might be an American brand. But some more European cars would be cool. Alright, well, thank you for watching, guys. And we'll see you in the next Muscle Machines video.